So welcome to another episode of the Random
Podcast.
We're doing it a bit different this
Today,
round.
as you can see, we're doing it different.
Different. We're in barataria right now, right?
What do you mean at the Random
Podcast?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Well, before we answer questions, we wanted to just introduce you, but apparently he's the man himself. So let's answer Trevor Sayers. This is Trevor Sayers, by the way.
Yeah,
guys.
because it's random. That's exactly why it's the Random
so let's
Podcast.
answer Trevor Sayers' question. So the meaning of the Random Podcast is we don't want to be fixed or in a glass case or we don't want to be bounded by anything specifically. So we say random, so we might interview you today and we speak about herbs. We might interview an actor tomorrow, speak about shows. We want to just remain formless as water. So that would the term random come from in terms of the thing. Podcast is just a talk show basically.
You get you.
Yeah. So we have the man himself here today, Trevor Sayers, the Naturalise Herbs man.
Yep. The stamina man himself.
Right. So Mr. Trevor Sayers, get this, sir. When you started herbs and healing to start with, when this journey started with you?
Well, the generation that I grew up in has been doing herbs since the Iguanas civilization.
The Iguanas civilization?
Yes, from the beginning of times.
Okay.
They've been doing herbs.
Okay.
Right? So it's not something that you would have find any other treatment. 40 years ago, it didn't ever have a good drugstore.
14 years ago?
40 years ago.
Okay, just 40 years ago.
Yeah. 40 years ago, when you go in the drugstore, you used to get things like pitch oil. You used to get things like rat poison. That's all this is. My God is soft and they didn't have no pill.
Okay.
They didn't have no diabetes treatment and different things like that.
So long time for headache, you just had to bite it out.
No.
Yeah, but you had things.
No, you hardly get any headache. People will know what to do. Just squeeze a lime or a lemon inside of your head and you wouldn't have that problems and stuff like that. Now people having headache based on bills and people having to bank.
Life headache.
Every time no rent to pay or anything like that.
The times was different, understand?
Everybody owned the house and different things like that. You hardly find people used to be sick really, you know. But there are the occasions that they might fall down and they get damaged or things, you know.
Right.
People having miscarriage and things like that, you know. People get dog bites and things like that.
Right.
So we'd have some problems.
So as a little boy, you have been on this journey.
Everybody within my time they would have been using herbal medicine. That's all it had. It had nothing else.
Okay.
Right.
All the people my age and things who were 60s, 70s and things, and they're trying to run from it. They just
that's an iguana.
Yeah.
While we're speaking, there's an iguana. Right now, I wish turn that camera, please. We need this. There's no way we're not going and see this. Let's have an iguana as we speak on the podcast there randomly. Right?
Well, it have about 3 of them.
It have 3 iguanas in here, so you didn't ask if we afraid iguanas nothing.
No, they come in eggs.
Yeah, but you didn't ask me if I afraid iguanas.
They come in eggs in bush.
Right.
And then after, I hatch them and
okay.
Oh, they just stayed.
Yeah.
So yes guys, there's an iguana. So we just needed to, we heard that noise, you look to the right
Wow.
and we have a live animal there. So you're into animals, obviously.
Well, that's not really animal, you know.
So
That's life.
That's life.
Yeah.
You're into life.
Right.
All forms of life.
I two snake there.
No, they can stay right there.
Just
No,
randomly.
no, near about that.
Any draw there?
No, in the bush.
That's there in the bush?
Yeah, it's rat snake, don't bite.
Okay. So there's iguanas and rat snake right there.
In the store.
Yeah, as we speak.
Wow.
So that was more random than I expected, Mr. Sayers.
So
So you throw me off today, right? So thanks for throwing off the random person.
Yeah.
I leave him hanging and
But but just one time, just go on and go back on the topic.
go on and go.
Yeah.
Go on. All
Hey.
right.
One time.
Okay. Mr. Sayers, herbs. When the youth say herbs, they automatically think of marijuana, because that's the only herb that come in mind when I hear the word herb. So, what's your take on that herb, marijuana?
Poison a nation.
Poison.
Yeah, making people mad. Making people on the street stupid. Making people can't really think. Because like when I was young, a marijuana was a small leaf. Tiny leaf, like a moringa plant.
True.
It was a leaf would be like about this size.
Okay.
Right.
This year. And the biggest marijuana leaf used to be.
Okay.
Now they mix it with the cocaine leaf. So you get a longer leaf. That's like when they make a horse and a donkey.
Okay, so
And they
modified.
make a mule, and that's why they call it marijuana mule.
Ah.
It's a mixture between marijuana and the cocoa plant. And that's what they really get, hybrid marijuana.
So
Genetic modification.
yeah, and that is not the real deal, basically, what you're saying.
It is not marijuana. Everybody sick. The majority of mad people taking marijuana, so it ain't good. Especially African people. Our blood vessel is very small. So it damages your nitrate level, your leukocyte level, your ubiligin level.
Wow.
So that's why when the Indian man smoke marijuana, he feel to work. When the African man smoke marijuana, he still want to block
You want to relax.
whole day. You can sit down inside the hot sun with no clothes on, and you can stay there
And just chill out.
and just
Stagnant.
take all the pressures of life. You know?
I consume the marijuana, but after this topic, I'll look into it
Now
because
you're smoking marijuana.
don't change.
No, your girl might leave you.
I was actually going to ask you for some female advice on how to get a female. I don't have one.
How do you have female? They make plenty money. Women love money.
Money, and
Simple. It's not
But the
that.
women call me whole day. I don't know what they're looking for. They feel that money with me. I know. But they call me all over the world, whole day.
But
What herb you have to draw to help me make 100,000?
100,000? Anyway, you can sell mango leaf and make money.
we can do with
I'm
mango
taking
leaf.
that serious
What?
right now.
Serious. Mango leaf is good for diabetes. If you sell mango leaf, you can make more money than even marijuana. People know that. I just sell bay leaf. I make a drink with bay leaf and things like that. And you can grind up this bay leaf into powder. And you can sell 2 pounds of that for at least $6,000 $30.
£2 a bay
Yeah,
leaf.
yeah.
So monies are wrong. We just need to figure it out.
Yeah,
and
You can make a lot of herbal plants and things. There's a lot of need all over the world. Right, and people, you can make money easier than you think because you don't have nobody to run and come with a gun behind bay leaf or mango leaf. They know what it is for. They doesn't know. If they see seed on the leaf, they don't know the herbs.
Exactly.
And there's nobody really coming for that. But if you do so and you just have 10, 20 pieces there, everybody wants it.
Yeah, true.
So how much things you could heal with your herbs?
Well, herbs, if you study Revelation 22,
Right.
herbs are the healing of the nation. So when you're thinking about any nation sickness,
Yeah.
you're thinking about healing all the disease and things. There's basically one disease, it's more or less mucus.
Mucus, right.
You
Yeah.
know, mucus with anybody causes a lot of problems and stuff like that. Yeah, because of the mucus in the coronary arteries and things. Mucus inside of the kidney. If you're having a pain here,
Right.
there's mucus here. Right, and here alone can have about 1 billion parasites that eating out in it. If you get rid of the mucus from there, the parasite die, and if the parasite die, right, all the tissues and things replenish.
And could
They
heal
grow
it.
back and things like that.
Wow.
People don't have to be sick, but people just sick because mainly the trick.
Yeah.
As we understand mucus topic, I would like you to explain to people how bad milk is for them. Because I think people don't understand.
Well, when you say milk, you have to identify
Which
because the
type?
breast milk is very good.
True.
So
Different.
and if you're making fresh milk like almond milk, you get the almond and you
Milk
blend it
from
up.
a cow, cow's milk, that dairy milk that they do in there.
No, well, they're saying cow milk is nice for the cow. We just rubbing the cow.
Right, that know
Yeah.
our business basically.
But if you want to be sure, I think if you suck the cow breast, something you could.
If you go direct to the
Direct
source,
to the source.
Yeah,
like
no?
that something.
Yeah,
So-
and because the milk is fresh.
So what's the number one thing that people come to you for? Like the number one thing that people suffer with? So somebody come in, like, what's our number one thing in Trinidad?
People normally come for pain. People come for everything. A lot of men come because they want to get the penis hard. They want to get a good erection. They want to get a strong erection. You know? A lot of people come. I have customers. People come for cancer. A lot of people come for diabetes and high blood pressure.
Right,
and mainly
right.
pain.
Pain.
Like when they go all about and things and the car get better.
Come here.
Even though they don't like me, they had to come. Because the pain, they can't move again, they're fed up on the pain.
Right.
They feel they're going and dying out, they will swear, right. Let me get you about that.
Young men with a sort of stamina problems and soft swords. What is happening right now with this generation? What causing that?
Alright, for instance, like if you're eating a chicken, right, and that chicken doesn't jump on another chicken, you will develop that same hormone. Right? 90% of the men who eat chicken, they can't get no good erection. They feel they're getting a good erection because they're discharging. But if they stay away from chicken, they will see they get a better erection. Men is more talking. They just talk, they bust the gun and things like that and everything, you know.
No, that's a serious topic, yeah.
But they ain't really doing that. You know?
They're not performing, they're speaking outside here.
They're winning the race all the time, you know, and they're happy with that, they're coming first, you know. That's one of the another thing, sugar, too much of sugar.
Soft
sugar
drink,
is not good.
soft drink, yeah.
Yeah, you hear the name soft drink. So
Soft drink, oh shit.
Soft drink, yeah.
Yeah, too much of sugar. If it bitter the blood.
Oh gosh.
If you buy any sexual enhancer, what
Oh
it does is just something, a substance that is bitter, you know. And because it's bitter, you know, it tends to really and truly multiply the chromosome cells. You have 30 billion chromosome cells. And it multiplied fast, so it sends blood through the pituitary glands and stuff like that. So the blood go into penis tissues and then the body erect. You think 5% of sexual hormones have good sex. 5%.
5%.
Yeah, and I check a lot of male and things.
You must have 4.
And the average male and then some men having 2%, you know. And they still feel a macho.
The last one, kind of 3 minutes something.
Yeah.
No, the days of lasting.
Not even 3.
Remember you go winning the race, I was there to finish the race.
Like a young fella, and he was talking to with an old man. The old man asked him, how much wrongs you make today? He said, boy, I make 5 wrongs. He asked the old man how much he make. He said, boy, I make 1. Next day they come back again. How much wrongs you make? He said, boy, I make 3 wrongs. Boy, the old man, I make 1. The next day they come back again. He asked the old man how much you make? He said, me, I know I make 1. How much you make? Boy, yeah, I could not make. See, and they're already.
Oh shit. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, understand what's going on there.
So how much kids you have, Mr. Sayers?
I have 36 biological children.
36.
Yeah, but I raised about. Besides the 36, I used to run a program called Save the Youth, so I raised about 50 something.
We're not going to just brush over that number like it's
36.
casual, so let's just rewind again and start from the starting,
I have
right?
36 children.
After the 5th child, like mentally you just realize you want to just populate the place and you believe in blessings, children as blessings or something, or it just happened?
No, just make sure every time you have sex, you make children.
Yeah, you don't waste.
I don't believe in children. I believe children getting rid of children, you know.
Have you ever purchased a condom?
Ever had sex with a condom? And not sex with no condom. How was sex with a condom? So other sex with a vagina.
Okay.
I can't sex with a condom.
So
It's
you
making sense, yeah.
you know all of your kids' names?
All of my kids and them. I grew them up. They grew up. My first wife, we have 18 children.
So your firstborn is probably like what, like 40s?
No, my first child is 52 years.
Wow. Wow. So any
Trevor
of them?
said that, how old are you?
Well, I'm going to. I'll be 68.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
68 go on the show.
You're not sure. You're
Well,
so
that's
young and just living your life. Okay,
We're at
okay.
69 in December.
What?
Yeah, I will give me a brace for the bongs before. I want to give you a bongs and an age for looking good at that age now. Okay? Yeah.
I don't like men to tell me that now.
No, for that age. Not just looking good full stop.
So any of your kids follow in your footsteps in terms of herbalists?
Yeah.
Well, I have 7 kids who are medical doctors.
Wow. Okay.
I don't know about herbs and different things. I have 2 of them is orthodontists.
Okay.
Right? A lot of them do business and things like that.
So let's say I go outside here and I have sexual intercourse randomly without a rubbers and get HIV. Could I come to you or no?
Yeah, HIV is easy. They're just mucus within the utera, and they get it out of the utera and the cervical area and stuff like that. That is easy.
Okay.
But the hospital will make it seem like it's easy.
Yeah, you just
Make
make
it
it
seem-
sound
Alright,
so, yeah.
Alright. A lot of. When last year anybody died from HIV?
In a long while.
Well, because I hear.
Because of you.
Yeah, give them information.
COVID.
I remember
Sorry.
20 years ago,
Okay.
I was right here and I had some workers here. And I bring in 3 people with HIV and all the 8 workers run out. They never come back here. Yeah, and the people still living. And the children get big and everything.
So as you say, you have kids who are medical doctors, right? Sometimes you go to a medical doctor and you tell them, well, I went to a herbalist. These doctors will be acting like, what you went there for?
Yeah, they just act like
No,
I
a lot of
think
them-
is
A lot of them is come here to me.
For
If
real?
you hear the pediatric ward and things, them is come to me. You ask me all kind of questions. Just come and buy thing here.
Yeah.
A different thing. You cannot live in. Like what my daughter did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. COVID-19 cure. Let's elaborate. Before you get to the cure, COVID-19, what is your take on that?
Just a cold.
An overhyped cold.
Maybe they're using it. It's a good thing they regulate it because we have no carnival. That's a good thing.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, that was carnival we started.
Yeah. That's demons and devils.
Yeah. I actually did not take a mark to look as natural as possible today so I could blend in with you. I just needed to say that on the podcast. I didn't.
Yeah, but it's a certain thing I can't really say if I really have to say what I really want to say, you know.
Right.
Okay.
Understood.
Right.
There's a lot of things, but any virus, like for instance, I'll make a video today. You just get some salt water, seawater, and seawater cleaning the brown tree area and stuff like that. And
What you do with it?
The video you're talking about, he was by the sea. He had a seawater in a bottle with a little sprouts, and he put it in his nose, and he explaining to you.
Well, you spray it up.
The other side, you put it through it here, you come through the other side.
Right.
No,
and you just clean it out.
No, let me tell you something.
Salt water, you know.
He posted that video this morning, so I showed somebody the video, right?
Yeah.
One person started laugh, they said this man don't know what you're talking about, and another person come and say, all I know that is for saline in babies' nose and thing to flush them out.
Yeah.
So he was like, and I was like, you know, which part saline does come from?
You see?
The sea.
Yeah.
So when somebody will think that he's mad for putting the seawater in the head, it can literally be done now.
No, but no germs and bacteria can live in the sea.
Yeah.
You know, when I was young, my grandfather really used to have the seawater in his hand and you get a little thing. And he would show me how to do it, but I never did it.
Okay.
Because I was afraid now.
Spraying flit in your eye was to cure what again?
Well, I didn't spray the flit in my eye.
Okay.
That was Jara to do that. He came here and he sprayed the flit in my eye. So I told him, people that spray flit on anything. It kills bacteria, it kills germs. And if you spray flit around here, right, it will never damage anybody. In the kitchen, you spray it all over your food.
Just a specific
you
thing
try
that
to kill a fly.
Yeah.
It is not dangerous for your eye. If it was dangerous for your eye, all the woman that sprayed in the man eye.
Yeah, so that, obviously.
It is not something that's really dangerous for your eye.
Okay.
It can kill germs.
Yeah.
Right? And if you have a dermatitis problem and thing within your eye and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So on your cell phone, your personal cell phone, when you click on the music app, what you have inside it? What you listen to?
What kind of music I listen to?
Yeah.
I listen to anything come up.
Listen to rap music?
Anything. Plenty of them.
Give me a soca that you like and a rap music that you like, a rap song that you like.
All I like is I like to listen to Biggie.
Biggie Smalls. Okay, right. Yeah. And a soca, like a soca song. You don't call an artist. That's a song that you find. Stamina.
Yeah.
Let me elaborate on that. Because there's a hit song that we need to speak on. Stamina man, rah, rah, rah. I wake up in the morning and I pray. I know the lyrics, right?
Yeah.
Thanking the Father for a brand new day. What inspired that song, Mr. Sayers? Stamina man song we speaking about.
No, but I was selling stamina pill and I make stamina pill and I wanted to sell plenty stamina
marketing.
Right, so I just made the song.
Right.
Right, so the trend of them could sing it. And people could come and buy stamina pill. And I sell millions of dollars in stamina pill.
That song
was on MTV and thing.
Yeah, that song was a hit.
Wow, that was good.
It was a CNN and all.
But the other day, I saw you doing a video and you were talking about Laventil having the treasury and you want self-governance for Laventil. Are you going into politics? Are you looking to go into politics?
No, I was into politics. Life is politics. I went up for Laventil already buying a vote.
Not one?
No, they be buying them up there.
They're not serious.
No, when they say it lose by a few votes, but they never do no recount. They didn't want to check nothing. At least I want to win the seat, you know. I went up with the not with PNN.
Okay.
Before you move on from your hit songs, right? Was the name of the song What Up? Is the name of the song or that song where you're saying What Up in?
What, New Dancing School?
New Dancing School. You're selling something with that one too, or you just wanted to do that song?
No, the three of them need to get some licks.
Listen to me, Mr. Sayers, that is the most entertaining video it have on YouTube right now. What, you see it?
Nope.
As we finish this, I need
Yeah,
to
gonna
see
show
that.
me.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
see the
yeah,
part
yeah.
you saying water and the
Yeah.
spell on it? Yeah, listen. Too much, it's too much, it's too much.
Yeah, I'm sure they need some licks.
You need licks.
Mm.
Yeah, different generation, yeah.
How do you discipline your kids? You are like
I just talk to them, I don't beat them.
Yeah.
I never beat my children. Maybe one or.
That is if they go real overboard.
Now, when you one of the big one and then you come out there and you play and thing, you have a gun in the bag, and I talking to him, and you want to hear.
Right, so things like that.
You only sit down on a chair and I take a rope and I choke him and you can pull the gun.
What?
And after that, he change.
Right. Yeah. That is drastic measures require drastic
Like that,
measures.
but I never grew up. My father never really hit me, so I never really grew up with that.
Right.
You know, you just stay with them and you talk with them and you pick them up from school and you go up in the river with them and you cook for them and you know you talk with them and everybody there, you know. So you never did, you know. And when you have plenty training, it doesn't have to discipline much because if one doing something, the next two will say, we're doing that for and they would
pull them up, yeah.
and they would be dealing with, you know.
For you, yeah. Them discipline
First
for you.
it could be different, but after when it's like a whole team.
So for somebody like me who's 27, who ain't even make a child yet, like I feeling like I'm wasting time based on your story.
You're
Wasting time.
You're supposed to make sure and
Yeah.
it's good to make sure and early.
But what about if I study and if I'm not financially ready?
Yeah.
Like that's be the most youths-
Nobody in Trinidad don't die for starvation. You sure about that? Don't die for starvation, yeah. You have so much of food. You could go in the market with a bag and pick up all the things in the car and thing.
You could go in the bush and you
Yeah.
Ladies, Trevor Sayers just give me the green light to breed you all without having money.
No, just have one woman, eh?
Oh,
One.
woman, one lady.
One
right,
because
one
you
lady.
might get plenty licks. The
Would you-
woman has come
okay.
together, have a Muslim partner and thing.
Yeah.
Oh God, let's come together and get off on them.
What the woman and cut ears.
So you have one woman right now?
Now right now me and none.
None.
No. I don't know one right now.
Because by choice or they don't want you?
You don't want me? No, I tell the real woman is calling me.
Oh, so you just
You just like your
shut
peace
up.
of mind.
Woman calling me all over the world.
In different area codes.
I'm more than people in Trinidad, I think, you know. People just call me so they held them for sickness. People
Right.
leaving.
From where there is to come
They're
here.
leaving here and they're coming here. One come just here. She's 27 years. She want to marry. She comes, she have paper.
So she want to marry you or she just want to marry?
Marry me because
Oh.
she was sick. She had a polycystic ovary for years since she's 13 and
Okay.
get it well.
So she
6
fall in
months
love
and
after
things.
that.
So she just wanted, maybe she feel she was still healthy all the time. So
Okay, okay.
She come, you know, and she have plenty things. She could build websites and things.
Okay, so
She
she's
has built
skilled.
websites, so she's seeing money, you know.
Okay, she's saying, okay, I
How she can make
understand.
money and different things.
Well, she right, I mean, you know.
You know, business too, you know.
Of course.
More like business. A lot of people, is, you know.
Yeah.
A lot of entrepreneurs out there and things, I didn't really understand it.
So
I just ship out see most of them and I have about 12 ladies of people doing that as a real business and making all kind of different things. But they wasn't able to get the ingredients. They might want some red clover and things. You know?
Okay.
that wouldn't
And I
get
might
up there.
send that for
Okay.
them. I might send that for them for about $1,000. But that they might make $100,000
Of
from
it,
it. They
yeah.
go
True.
and package it and things.
Package.
So they see the resourcefulness of it and things, you know, and that's what they really.
Right.
So as we can hear and see that it's not just about viral videos, it's about business etiquette,
business.
it's about strategy, and it's about understanding what's going on here because
No, some of them videos I be doing, I just do it because, you know, if I feel miserable, now I do anything.
Yeah.
I do mean care.
but people don't understand that now. People think like that is you, you know, but they don't you
No,
know.
but it's me at the time I you know, I feel bad. I don't have one mood. I have
Exactly,
different mood.
exactly.
Yeah.
I just think about business. I think about making money.
You
I
are a
think
human
about
being.
different things, you know. So I just do. And the same thing, just what I do and I put it out there, but people be doing the same thing, but they ain't putting it out there. So that's how that
True.
all made the difference. Everybody do all them kind of different things.
True,
You have
true.
CMOS for sale right now.
Yeah, we have Simons.
We had to talk about that after the podcast because I don't believe people understand any different health factors from this one thing called CMOS.
CMOS.
You can elaborate on it for them?
Well, Simons is a non mineral substance. It's high in zinc, it's high in iodine. It's high in beta carotene and beta cysterol, biotin, phosphorus, zinc, carotenoids and stuff like that.
Wow.
It has all the basic
It basically
enzymes.
real good. It's real good.
You know,
for you.
it's high in magnesium and different things like lycopene and stuff like that. It is very good, a good form of aphrodisiac for male and female. It stirs up these sexual hormones, which is the strongest hormones. Anybody, any sexual hormones is strong, is a strong male or a strong female.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. They say you mustn't talk about politics and religion. You believe that these politicians will make it enough when they die? Or you don't believe in things like that to start with?
Yes, I believe in everything. I believe in God. I believe in Jesus Christ and different things like that. But it is not centric to say like one person,
Okay.
right? But if somebody is a preacher and they're not living right and things,
Okay.
they wouldn't make it. And if it's a politician there, because there's a lot of people that God put in politics to really help people.
Okay.
And they are helping people, but people always having needs and different things. Like people have a lot of social needs. You see man go begging for $200, they will go and take that money and gamble it, or go and play with it,
True.
or go and, you know,
Yeah.
buy some chicken and chips instead of buying a whole chicken, you know, and cook it if you love chicken. You know, people normally, you know, tends to really do whatever fulfill them at the time. They want to look big, they want to look like, you know, they're the hero and martyrdom of this time, and they just do whatever they want to do, regardless of how they get the money.
The halo of martyrdom, just elaborate on that for me. I have no idea what
Alright,
it
the
is.
halo of martyrdom is like the pinnacle of life, you know, you want to look like, you know, you're on top at the game, you know. And the young people will say mood, you know. You want
Mood,
to look
daddy
like
mood, yeah, you want to be like that. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I like to learn things as I go about, so, you know. When last you eat a good baby back pork ribs with sauce dripping out of it? Or have you ever eaten that?
No, I don't think I ever eaten any pork and things.
What's your take on that? Definitely something to stay far from?
No, but the majority of people, when I ask them the diet and thing, if you consume one thing, you know, you'll just become
That.
that.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Right, so you have to try different. The body need different phytonutrients and things to really and truly build your bones and different things like that.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Right, you have about 1 billion neurons. So you know your neurons, the string of molecules and things. It need vitamins and minerals. It don't really just needs a dead carcass. And if you eat a dead carcass, how could you be strong?
Be alive.
You know, you cannot be strong, right? A lot of people they love to eat animal and, you know, they find a lot of pleasure in it. They don't really eat meat. But I grew up not eating
Not
meat.
eating meat.
Yeah.
But you will partake in it or nah at all? You could. At this stage right now.
I think according I might eat some cat.
Right. Seasoned or just as life?
No,
That's
raw
how it
cat.
Raw. Okay.
Yeah.
So why you not working for somebody? Why you have your own business? Like what trend or thought that separates you and say, you know what? I had to be a CEO.
You can't make no money
Working with somebody.
working nobody. I own 17 houses. You
That's
can buy a
not-
house in a year?
How much houses you own, sir?
17.
Right.
You
Okay.
can buy a house in a year?
Well, I used to work, right?
I buy 2 houses last year.
Mm.
Yeah.
I buy
And
two
I-
snack in the
and I-
shop last year.
And I know looking to buy 1 this year already. The lawyer don't make a document.
Okay. Okay.
So you can't buy nothing.
From being from
Working
working.
working for nobody. That is a kind of
So you had
Slavery.
to look for a different way.
that is slavery unless you know you're getting some big
Yeah.
contract and you're getting for somebody and getting a kickback and things.
Then that's something different.
And
Yeah.
that is still a business.
Okay.
So
okay.
you rent out your houses, basically.
Well, right now I rent out much because I'm training them like them.
Okay. Okay.
But they consume everything. But
Right,
I mean,
right.
if you have 36 children,
Yeah,
I mean,
they might,
Yeah.
now some of them go
yeah.
one gone and one, and the next one saying I didn't get this. And
Oh, gosh. Fight.
Only have 4 of them rent out, but the rest of what them trying to consume, like they want to consume the 4.
oh shucks.
None of them trying to go.
Yeah.
You have anything specifically again you want to ask them before we get into the
No,
segments?
you go.
Alright, so right now, Trevor says we have a segment where we ask here a series of random questions. We just want to pull it from the deck of cards here that we have here. And hopefully you can answer them, right? They are random. If these were the only 2 meats If these were the only meats, toad, manicou, and garden lizard, would you eat meat or be a vegetarian? If those were the only 3 meats you were allowed to eat.
I do eat meat, so
So be a vegetarian, right? See, so that question, none and void. Do you read a lot? Which will be yes, because I know you had to be reading. What book would you recommend first?
my herbal book,
Your herbal
What's
book.
the name of
What's the
that?
name of it?
Caribbean Herbs.
Caribbean Herbs.
King
So,
and Caribbean Herbs.
so it's in bookstores and libraries and
It's
stuff.
online.
It's
We
online.
could get audiobook on YouTube too, or
You can go on my website and you get it.
Okay.
Do you think there's other life out at space, and why?
Maybe they have angels out there based on Christ say going to prepare a place. So it has to be some kind of spiritual force and different thing. But there's a lot of demons out there and things because I connected a lot of spirits and things. You know, I do astral traveling and things like that, but it's more or less spirit. But I do think it's life like me and you or something like
It's a
an
different
alien.
type.
It's more like forces
Right.
because they travel.
So you do your astral travel naturally via meditation, or you have a deprivation tank or something?
Well, normally I will go in a certain place and I will travel and I see things and I heal people
Okay.
and I talk to people like before they come. Like before you come, I could see how to talk to you, how to answer and different
Right.
things like that. You know.
What was you nervous the first time you had the outer body experience when you left your body lying down there?
Nothing.
Okay. Okay.
It doesn't make you nervous. That's something that don't make you nervous.
Okay. All right.
When was the first time you did that though?
Huh?
When was the first time you got into that? A long time?
No, the first time I get that when you went out 2 or 3 years, you know, you're taught by your parents what to do.
Wow. All right, next question is, if you had the opportunity to live anywhere in the world other than Trinidad, where would it be?
Tobago. Boy, I travel all over the world and people know how nice Trinidad is.
It's the best place in the world, right?
I've heard so.
I go all about and maybe because I know it and things like that, but I travel.
Right. But
I
you feel more
travel
comfortable here.
All about.
Was that interesting country that you went to that shocked you?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Ghana.
Ghana. Why Ghana?
The way people live and what they really satisfied with, you know.
They live simple, you mean?
Yeah, no, and they are nice people based on the poverty that they might be going through and different things, and always try to do things.
It's humble.
And they keep the place where they live clean and things. It will be dirt and they will sweep it all the time.
So it be just cleanliness.
Yeah.
No matter the.
You know, it's a good experience, you know. But the last time I was there was about 20 years ago, so I don't know things.
Okay.
You know, things just change real fast.
Yeah, true.
So, what is gone from your childhood that you wish was still here?
What is going from my childhood that I wish
Was still here.
And don't say
It's still
virginity.
no, maybe youth.
Youth.
Your youth.
Yeah, you wish that, you know,
Yeah, always tell you,
if you
yeah.
have the sense, then, you know, you make different decisions and stuff.
Mm.
But I had a good childhood. I go in all the rivers and things, I bathe in all the
Yeah, you look like you
springs.
enjoy your life. It was one thing.
Yeah, my father used to, you know. We used to travel a lot when I was small.
True. Okay. Let me get 2 questions.
Two questions, sorry.
Last 2 questions here. What's invisible but you wish people could see?
The end of you as a person.
You think if people could see that, there would be better
Of
people?
course, you'll act differently.
Yeah, if you could see, you know, the end of things. A lot of people, sometimes they try to get panic and they try to get scared.
Of that, yeah.
No, not only that, you know. Or like, alright, for instance, you're 30.
Right.
Alright, and you might begin an argument with somebody, you know. And then after when you reach 50, you say, boy, no, I shouldn't.
Yeah, it didn't worth it. Okay, understand, yeah.
Because they grandchildren playing with my
grandchildren now it wasn't worth it.
No, you know, and stuff like that, and you might be looking at a car, and you know, you might only want to polish it, you want to keep it, and then after the next 10 years, the car is squeezed up, it crumbles, it's
Oh,
crushed.
sure. So, yeah, for real, eh?
You know, so, you know, you might have, but then after the next 20 years, you have so much, you have abundance, you know.
Exactly. And
So
where
if
you
can
was,
if you can see the end of things, you know.
yeah,
You change your
you wouldn't be
perspective on
fussing,
life,
you wouldn't be
yeah.
I
worrying.
won't be
Yeah.
fussing, you know, it tends to make you relax.
That's a real good one.
True.
Appreciate that.
Yeah. Between Jeff Bezos, Jay-Z, and me, which financial status would you like to achieve? Who you would like to have money as? Me, Jeff Bezos, or Jay-Z?
Well, you're more or less the younger person, so
You gotta go for the other ones.
no, you deal with you.
Okay, so you would like to be...
Because your youth would
more-
billions.
Okay, I understand what you're saying.
You know, because all your organs are young, your mind is young, you look like you have a lot of creativity inside
Right,
of you.
so the opportunities to make more money.
Yeah, and then after you have the experience, you can look at those people and you could be more successful
Than them.
True.
than them,
True.
based on your
Understand what you're
your
saying?
thinking.
Now we finished with these questions, but your insight on life have me, amazed. And I just wanted to just explain to the youth who panicking, who flustered, because a lot of people outside are stressed out with work, the renting, life on the whole. You know how it's go, because you take
Especially
away.
this past year.
Yeah, with COVID and
coming
everything.
into this year.
What advice you had for just people in life, like some calm advice you want to give people that stressed out?
If people would love money, it would be better.
Love money.
Yeah.
Align your values where you love, basically is what you're saying.
No, if you love money, alright. Every other race, the majority of race that may be suffering might be, but it sound like African people.
Okay.
Because if you love your girlfriend, you wouldn't give her to nobody else just so.
Right.
Right? If you love your child, you wouldn't give it to a child. But people just throw away their money. That's what makes money easy to make. You could just think about anything. Especially
Buy
just
it.
$10, $5, and you get people to buy it. But just one race of people that doesn't have no love for the earnings. The sweat.
Understood.
They will sweat,
Yeah,
they'll get
yeah,
up in
yeah,
that
yeah.
morning and they don't have no respect for it. They don't care
Yeah.
about it. Maybe the thought, the love of money is bad, but they
It's
don't love
bad.
it. If you were to love, you sweat.
Yeah.
Imagine you work whole week for something and then you just throw it
You
away.
throw it away, you go in a
You
casino.
Money
Yeah,
roulette,
throw it
don't
away.
buy some
Yeah,
Hennessy.
understood.
Yeah.
And you don't have nothing to give back to your children and your children's children.
Yeah, people just normally you have to try and multiply
Yeah.
something. Right? For instance, like I had a young fella and he was outside.
I mean, you had a young fella.
A young fella, he came outside and he was
Okay.
lying. He used to lie down right in front of the subway and
Okay.
flies used to follow him. And
Oh, shucks.
so I bring him inside of here. I tell him take a bath and thing,
Right.
you know. I tell him show him some care.
Right.
Everybody get vexed with me.
Okay.
And then after, I tell him I say, you can sell different things. You have a piece of land up the old way father. I
Okay.
said, cut down the land, he cut down the land. And that happened about 5 years ago. And he have 5 rooms in the house right now because he will buy a block.
Right.
Bill
A
slowly.
block,
Mhm.
and he get people to help him. And he have 5 rooms now. You don't have to sleep on the street again. You know, sometimes people just need to stop wasting.
Time.
You
Yeah.
know, wasting
On the whole, right.
your money.
Yeah.
People don't care about their money. People just buy a soft drink. What you getting, you can squeeze a lime and you could, like for example, I would take $100. You cannot eat more than $100 if you eat plenty a week.
Yeah.
If you want to eat healthy, you cannot eat more than $100. So the rest of the money, a lot of people eat in the house, they eat in
True.
the car.
That's true.
Yeah.
You know, they're just eating
It's
everything.
consuming, that's running through
Yeah.
life consuming.
Yeah.
$100 a day.
Yeah, you don't care.
You know, right, you just waste everything. If you're making money and thing, right? I make money, I can do so. But if you're not making money, why you spending money?
Yeah.
True.
And why you not trying to make some lime juice?
Yeah.
Like this morning I cook. I cook some peas and I cook some rice and thing, and I put some egg in it. And that feed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people.
Right. But I cook that home now. My partner's gonna ask me if I broke.
Serious.
Now they won't ask if you're broke. Them don't have to know if you're broke or not.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mindset of people now,
Yeah.
you know. They will
Like,
assume,
alright,
you
like
know.
if you have a woman, right?
Right.
And you would have do so and you show she a bank card and then you think this slip and she see $2 million
Right.
inside of the account,
Mm.
and you tell she you're saving that money for she's satisfied. If you have $2,000, she'll say, I want that dress to go out. I want that this to go out. It's because they're telling yourself the money that they have will done quick.
Yeah.
So that I get what I get now.
No.
That time.
Yeah.
Wait.
Right, but
Alright.
if you do so,
Alright.
and you if they see you saving and you
Well, this
saving,
is goal. This is goal. Well, I get
the
goal
staying,
right now.
the staying with you, you know.
Mm.
They will hardly want to leave.
Mm.
The reason why people have a lot of problems with relationship and things, especially this time. If somebody say you get $500, they want a piece of that one time because they know you cannot keep
That money.
money.
Oh shucks.
So you're having a lot of problems. If you look at what the other race and thing they will do.
Mm-hmm.
What are the Chinese and them? They will stay in that place whole
All
day
day.
until night. They're making money and they're not spending money.
They're not even renting. They're just staying in any place they rent for the business.
Right.
Yeah.
Why it is we spend money so quick? That's the problem.
Trying
People are
to
they are not really broke, you know.
yeah.
They just do love the money.
Yeah. They're
Try
mentally
to
broke,
try to
yeah.
impress people.
Yeah. So what you have to look at if you're making money, you try to keep as much as you can keep.
Yeah.
Mm.
Alright, like all the age here.
Mm-hmm.
15 years from now,
Mm-hmm.
all you can show to have at least $1.5 million. Sure.
Mhm.
Mm.
Easy.
Mm.
If you just find a property, maybe next 15 years you have about $3 million. If you just find a property and you get you and your girlfriend only pay for that property
Yeah.
because they're paying you to own that property, you know. TTMF paying you to own that property at 2%.
Mm.
Hmm.
2% interest.
Mm.
Right? A property that worth $500,000 now will worth $2 million next 15 years. A
Yeah.
property that worth $1 million will worth $5 million right now.
Yeah.
And they are giving you can rent out part of that building, live in the other part,
Mm.
and don't pay nothing
Yeah.
Mm.
more than the down payment
Exactly.
for that property. And if you meet somebody who have a property, you know what you could do? You could beat them down the 10% and let them give you a receipt. Like if you pay that 10% down. So you could get a property for free and make money based on your youth. And you can go by TTMF and get nothing at all.
Yeah, understand.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So we are the
We are the
capitalize
do
on
that,
our
capitalize on.
I meet a young girl outside there, she come about 7 years ago, to the exact. And she come and she tell me, she said how she her father and the mother separate and they throw them out of the house
Mm.
because they had the mortgage problem and things. So I tell she, I get a book and thing, I say, go around anybody you meet and ask them if they have anything to sell and thing. Next month I see she's out there crying again. I say, I tell you, get a book and go out there and see if you have anybody thing to sell. She go out and she get a maxi to sell. But she come back excited. Then she get the maxi sell, you know. I get $15,000.
What?
Today she living in a house in Trin City. In Trin City, she own the house. She finished pay for the house. And she get a mortgage for another house.
Keeping it moving.
And she has her own business.
You can give her my WhatsApp number.
Yeah. I teach you how to do how to do
The proper
business.
thing, yeah.
She's doing like little lotto things and
Yeah. Strategy. You know?
she have about 3 of them.
Strategy. But
Right
yeah.
till she get business and moving. What people have to learn is how to do business.
Business. Yeah.
Proper
You see the
business.
maths and the English,
That's alright, we need it, alright, yeah.
all you have to learn is come from 1 to 10.
And-
10,000, 10 million, and you go up.
Yeah.
You do need just to study all the geographical locations of things and
Yeah,
all
that's
the
really
chemistry
important,
and
yeah.
different things. You don't use that when you're going and do.
Real
There are
life
people-
issues, yeah.
There are people just, I have a son, he's a doctor.
Okay.
And I know what he does do. He has season and peas in all the grocery.
Okay.
But I ain't telling all the brand.
No, right.
No
yeah.
problem.
Right.
Okay.
So,
Respect that.
Right?
Yeah.
And you're making plenty money.
Nice.
Right? There's a lot of simple things that they need. it need people to come together
To get
to
something.
know what it is selling,
Yeah.
what you can make money on, what you need. It doesn't take no big set of money to make no money.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
is, to tell you what it takes is contact.
Hmm.
It's contact. I know a girl, well, I teach you that I say, go into toilet paper factory
Right.
and just sell toilet paper all over. And that's what she do. She started
Yeah.
selling paper in the toilet paper in the
In
market,
bulk,
and now
in
she have it
bulks.
in all some groceries and
Okay.
things, like those different groceries and she making it. Right?
Nice,
It's just
nice.
one little thing that you have to really and truly do sell. If you're not selling, if this is what you're doing here, you're not selling, you're wasting your time.
If this same exact thing here, if you're not selling
Yeah,
this.
if you're not
Yeah,
selling
yeah.
until you can think all them things, you
Yeah.
want the video going viral and things, all them things is strippiness.
Yeah, if you're
Yeah.
not selling it, wasting
not
time.
selling.
Yeah.
We appreciate.
Money. You study how you can make money before you come to me. But how I can make some money here, boy?
Yeah.
Now,
What
as
is he
I
doing?
said this, when we came to Trevor Sayers, we asked him here, we just found where his place of business, we started talking to him. The first question he asked me, watching my face and say, is this making any money? I started thinking, he said, this doesn't make no sense. And
For
that,
real.
actually, I
Yeah,
tell him
yeah,
I
yeah.
respect that from you. I needed that. I needed that kind of
Yeah, you sit
that
down
boost.
and you plan and you put how you're going to make
Make
How you're
money
gonna
from
make
the
money.
yeah.
Let me tell you something. 95% of the people in the world strip it when coming to money. They always spend money stripping. And the 5%, they get stripped too. So you can make money all out.
Right.
But you have to make money in different locations. Like yeah. Just about how to set up different geographical locations for voting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're supposed to be making money
Yeah,
like that.
that's exactly
Right, you
right.
have one person there making money.
Yeah.
One person making money. Other person making money.
Huh.
Right? And that's how you have to make money.
Exactly.
And I ain't just talking it.
Yeah, we
These
realize.
is things that I just do and still doing. I just have a lot of detractors. That's how I just move. Right? But I believe I could change the whole system.
Nice.
But
nice.
it has to be an underground
Yeah, come out and say
Mafia.
that. Yeah, that is,
because the people and them who were thinking doing it, they're doing it.
facts. And the people we expecting to be doing it, relax.
Yeah. You can't make money by just doing everything to order. No. All the people crooked and wicked.
And it's that, you know.
On that note,
Yeah.
we want to thank Trevor Sayers.
For
We
your
want to thank
time.
Trevor Sayers for his time, for this interview, for the knowledge. It's more than just comedy, it's more than just herbs, it's life.
Yeah.
It's just life. So this was a life discussion with Trevor Sayers. Thanks, sir.
We
for your
appreciate it.
time.
And this is a random podcast. Subscribe.
We have to make money.